All right, let's go ahead and get a cold start. It's been a couple of days since I've actually turned this car on. When did it get gas? Not yet. I do need to do an oil change though. Yeah, I'm at like 1,800 miles on here from this oil, so oil change time. Channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start your day, whatever time it may be, man. I gotta run some errands real quick. Oh shit. So I'm gonna take the 2-valve out. Now, I do have some good news. Within the next couple of days, a lot of things are gonna be happening to this car because obviously the holidays are pretty much over. I think within the next couple of days, might be able to get it fixed up within the next like maybe 2 days, hopefully Friday. This car is going to be getting a number of things. I need to do an oil change because we are closing in on 2,000 miles, and I drove this car like I think 300 miles a couple days ago to go pick up some new wheels, which I cannot wait to get mounted. So I'm going to change the oil. I'm at 1,800 miles on it right now. I need to change the Procharger oil because this actually is the self-contained head unit. I'm used to the oil-fed tapped head units, so I gotta change the oil on the Procharger. That is due literally like around the same time, so I'm gonna get it done at the same time. This car is going to hopefully get the clutch fixed as well. I have a theory on what's causing the issue right now. If it does not fix the issue, then I'm just gonna have to replace the entire clutch, which, you know, it is what it is. I'm already prepared to do that, but I'm gonna see if actually putting a non-adjustable clutch cable in here will fix this rattle, because I do believe there was you know, some issues with the install of the adjustable clutch cable. I didn't do the install, so I'm going to try a non-adjustable clutch cable to see if it fixes it. If not, then I'm just going to put a new clutch in this car. I'll let you guys know what clutch I'm going to go with when it does arrive, if I have to go through actually not go through if I have to go that route. I'll let you guys know. This car is also getting the relay because that shit is fucked up. My left turn signal relay is messed up. It's hitting obviously the brakes and the wheels and radials. So a lot of things are going to be happening within the next couple of weeks. Once the brakes, the radials, everything's on the car, I actually am going to test the car out. If it does not run how I want it to run, because I have a theory on, you know, what it's going to run, but if it for whatever reason doesn't run that, which is okay, I will be upgrading the P1SC head unit to the P1X head unit. I spoke with Procharger a couple days ago before Christmas, and they advised that the P1X would be a good upgrade due to the fact that how I want to have this car set up and how I want it to run. So we're going to upgrade to that, and you know, once this car is a P1X, it's going to really pick up steam. But it still has the stock 3650 transmission, so we'll see how long that lasts, because the car is probably going to make a little over 700 horsepower with that P1X head unit on the car, which is exactly kind of where I wanted to park this car. So we'll see. So far so good. Car's making 6 on the stock transmission. Will it hold 7? gonna find out, man. I think he'll hold. I think he'll hold for like 3 months. Like I said, as long as it holds through Texas 2K, I'm chilling. I'm chilling on that because I'm not going to boost the Shelby before Texas 2K. It's just a lot of stuff that has to go down with that car, and it has to be done right. Because here's my reasoning. I don't want to rush anything on that car because obviously it's a Shelby, you know, it needs to be done right. It needs to be done, you know, to a T, because there'd be no point to boost the car, or at least, well, obviously there would be a point to boost the car for Texas 2K, but as far as pure speed, there would be absolutely no point to boost the Shelby with twin booster pumps, or because realistically I kind of want to see what it does with like the twin booster pump not 100% on kill because it has the 19-inch wheels. But at the same time, if I do that, it's quite literally going to be just as fast as this car with the brakes and radials. So it's like, what is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like I would have two cars that essentially are just as fast. One being a two-valve. Like I don't, you know, it just doesn't. It don't really make sense to me. I mean, imagine having a boosted GT350 that is just as fast as a boosted two-valve with old-ass components on it. You know, it just doesn't, it don't really make sense. I'm not gonna rush it because I don't want to do two builds at the same time. That's just a lot of, you know, in and out of shops and whatnot, and you know, it's just, there's no point to do that. Absolutely no point to do that. So we're gonna get this car dialed in for Texas 2K, go have fun, because with the P1X head unit, this thing will 100% be moving how I want it to move. So yeah, you go pull up right here. You guys probably know where I'm going. God damn it. All right, in and out in under 10 minutes, man. That's how you do it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Woo! So you can't get groceries in your race car. Race car. Here goes the clutch. Oh man, I gotta get that fixed. Yeah. Chopping though, that's for damn sure. Keep chopping. Woo! Damn. If not, I gotta order the clutch and then you know, it'll get fixed. But I need to have everything dialed in. I want to have everything done by the first week of February, because if I have to go ahead and replace the entire clutch, obviously that has to be broken in and I have to put 500 miles on it, and I do not want to be rushed for Texas 2K. That's the whole plan, is to not be rushed for Texas 2K, because it's going to be essentially not really on a new setup, but just a bigger blower potentially if it does not run what I want it to run, and obviously with a new clutch that has to be broken in. So I do not want to be rushed at all. I just want to be able to just dial the car in with ample time, get it how I want it, and then go out there and hurt some feelings. So that's going to be what's going down, man. The wheels, the tires, the brakes, that'll be sorted out by the second week of February. Actually, not second week of February, excuse me, week of January. That has to be out way before February. And then obviously if the blower needs to be upgraded, that's gonna get done within like the first, like I said, 2 weeks of February. So I have ample time to dial some stuff in, because whenever you go ahead and change, you know, some things, you always have to go ahead and, you know, some things need to be tweaked. I mean, this wideband gauge needs to be addressed. And I do want to get a boost gauge in here so I can have an idea on how much boost that P1X is going to be putting out, because I'm literally just going to put the 3.0 pulley that's on this blower. I'm just going to transfer it over on the P1X and just see how much power it makes. And if I need to pulley it down, obviously I can pulley it down, but the goal is to make anywhere between, like, I'd say 680 to like 720 wheel. Obviously it can make way more. It might make way more because it is cooler, but again, the car is going to be on the drag pack. That dyno that it's going to be on is mean. Man, dude, this clutch is mean. So we'll see, but the most important thing is if it runs what I want it to run, I'm chilling. I don't care if it makes 620 wheel. If it runs what I need it to run, I'm good to go in all reality. I mean, horsepower is just a number, man. I care about the performance of the car a lot more, but I think I've made that quite obvious. And also, another good reason why, you know, I'm just gonna take my time with the 350 and do it right is because I'd have to break in a clutch on that car as well, and that would be a completely different setup. You know what I'm saying? That'd be boost, clutch, you know. that would take some getting used to, 100%, because when I went header Z on that car, I was like, oh shit, this is a whole new feeling. So I can't imagine what boost is going to be like, and I want that car to actually move out how I want it to move. Like, that thing needs to run 4s, 60 to 130, low 5, you know, off the fucking rip. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to clock a 6-second draggy in that car when I boost it, you know, first night out. Well, actually, no, first night I'll take that back. First night out, whatever, you know, you're getting used to it. You know, I want that car to be like, you know, in the 5s, 4s, preferably, done right. So don't want to be rushing, because this car, I know for a fact, with that P1X blower at like 20, 22 pounds of boost, with how much I think this car is going to weigh, with the brakes, the radials, which are going to be bias plies in the welds, this hoe should run 5s without a problem. And that'd be amazing, man. I'd be so damn happy if this thing ran a 5.XX with that setup. Really happy. And I think it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. At the very least, I'll run like a basement 6. You know what I'm saying? But hell, even that's not bad for a 2-valve. All right, I want to give you guys a little update vid on the 2-valve, as well as technically on the 350 as well. Next couple of vids, a lot of things should be happening. Good things. So if you guys are excited, feel free to drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, stay up to date. Also, I forgot to mention in this vid, I'm gonna be changing out the seat as well in the car. I completely forgot about that. But I guess the most important things are the clutch, the blower, the wheels, as well as the brakes and radials, and this thing should be cooking for real. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.